rightfully the elected official. Pag election, may mga bumabangon from the cemetery and would go, right? Mas marami yung bumoboto kaysa dun sa mga citizens who are alive and kicking, right? Maraming flying voters who vote 10 times, right? Now, if we have a blockchain-based identity system and a blockchain-based polling system, ano mangyayari? Well, if the ID already reflects that the person is deceased, automatically, mawawala na siya from the records of Comelec. Right? And when you cast your vote, if you cast your vote and your vote enters the blockchain, the protocol itself can calculate the results. Right? The results cannot be hacked or tampered by any one candidate. Alright? So, wala na rin, wala na mga poll watchers, wala na ballot snatching and all of that. What else? Contracts, car registrations, or even mga driver's licenses. Just imagine if you don't have to go to the LTO anymore, right? If you want to renew your ID, you just pay and then your license gets renewed. If you get pulled over by yung MMDA, the MMDA can scan your license. The phone or the device looks at the blockchain to see if bayad ba yung rehistro, valid ba yung lisensya nitong nagmamaneho, ilang beses na ba siyang nag-counterflow dito sa one-way street na to, and all of that, right? So we introduce a lot of transparency in the system. Last, digital peso. Okay, why is digital peso important? If we put pesos on the blockchain, alright? This is not a far-fetched idea, by the way. A lot of central banks around the world are trying to do this. Ano yung benefit for Filipinos? Financial inclusion in the Philippines is a big problem, right? Only 25%, probably less, have bank accounts. And you know why? Because it's so hard to build branches in every single town or municipality in the Philippines, right? We don't have passable roads na pwedeng daanan ng armored truck. We don't have enough people there to hire as account officers, credit officers, and so forth. So, as a country, we will always be structurally disadvantaged. We cannot include everyone in the traditional banking space. Now, what should the BSP do? The BSP can decide, you know what? Yung mga sari-sari stores, bigyan natin ng banking license para makapag-create ng accounts yung mga nakatira dun sa barrio. Is that a good idea? No, because you're gonna have to trust that the sari-sari store owner will keep the records clean, right? Will keep the accounts clean. Now, if they put the peso on the blockchain via a digitized peso, okay, ang mangyayari na lang is the sari-sari store can sell digital pesos. So automatically, meron ka ng deposit-taking services in a town that previously didn't have it. So there's so many things that we can do through the blockchain. One popular trend right now is building decentralized applications. There's a firm that's building a presence here in the Philippines called Consensus. What they're doing is they're building decentralized apps. What are decentralized apps? Imagine Grab, but without Grab, the company. Uber without Uber. Airbnb without Airbnb. How will that work? Well, the protocol can decide that people, riders can participate, cars can participate, and then automatically it just matches people without you having to pay 20% of the fare to the company. But how will we ensure na, may standards and that the quality is kept high? Well, the protocol itself can also keep track of reviews, right? So if you're a one-star driver, hindi ka na makakakuha ng pasahero. If you're a 5-star driver, then you always get your passengers. The beauty of it is that you no longer have to pay 20% to a centralized institution. There are also applications in media, okay? Netflix without Netflix or Spotify without Spotify. One good example is in the music industry, right? This will never happen, by the way, but if I release an album, okay, that's gonna be bought by millions of people around the world, if I go through a record label, I lose so much, okay? The record label would probably take 30%, and the distributors will also take something around 30%. So my iwan sa akin is 40%. But you know what? That's my work, right? As an artist, that's my work. Through blockchain, I can actually sell my music online directly to people. And if they expire yung 1-year subscription nila, the token can go back to me. Alright? Mawawala yung song from their playlist. So this trend is happening. Alright? And I feel that we are very fortunate here in the Philippines that we're one of the most fertile grounds for blockchain technology. I have 2 partners in PDAX, co-founders in PDAX, both Americans, both decided to move here because this is the place where all of these things can happen. Maybe I can stop now because I saw earlier that there were hands that came up, and if you have a couple of questions, maybe we have some time to address them.